Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video of Myrtle Jr. Mystery. Sorry, I'm stumbling a little bit because I just woke up and I got myself some coffee just to wake up for another day for me to go to the library. But sometimes I check on the website of the library to make sure either if it's going to be closed or if it's still open. Either way, I have to be back home by 6 because I have to zoom into Bible study. But that's just another time for another story. Anyways, today is the case of the body high above the grounds. The the occult had never been Buster McPaws' area of expertise. But when an alchemical assistant is killed at the Investigation Institute, you have to do your best. So here are the suspects. We got Amazing Aurelian, we got Uncle Midnight, Earl Grey. Let me see. We got General Coffee and Chancellor Tuscany. Then we got the locations. The Impossible Hedge Maze, the Observatory, Grand Chateau, Miniature Golf Course, and the Great Tower. Each suspect brought one weapon to one location, but only one was a murderer today. Buster McPaws consulted his notebook and read everything he knew for sure. So the evidence states that the body was found in the Great Tower. So we do now know where, but we have to figure out who did it. So General Coffee had never been in the observatory. So we're going to cross that out. And I forgot to turn off this fan here. I forgot to turn off this fan because that's probably the reason why you may hear some noises in the background. But anyways, Chancellor Tuscany was seen indoors. So let's check out the cards. This is outdoors. We got indoors, indoors, outdoors, indoors. So what we do know is that she was not in the maze nor the golf course. That's for sure. And I gotta make sure that my doggy doesn't get up because sometimes she gets up whenever she wants to. And I have to take her out back sometimes because she'll start moving around as much. Which could possibly mean that she has to go and boom boom, which is poo poo, or just walk around. Either way, it is what it is. So let's get back to this video before I take too much time over there. So a brown hair was found in the Impossible Hedge Maze. So we're going to go to the suspect cards to see who has brown hair. Aurelian blonde, Midnight brown, Gray white because he has no, he has, I don't know what I'm saying. General Coffee definitely has no hair, and Chancellor Tuscany has gray hair. So it's Uncle Midnight who is at the Impossible Maze, excuse me. So now we know for sure. Earl Grey was seen hanging around in the Grand Chateau. So we're going to check mark that. And the tallest suspect was not beside a tiny windmill. Not the second, but the first one. So 5'6" for Aurelian, 5'8" for Midnight, which I do know for certain that he wasn't in the Grand Chateau. Well, he wasn't in the Great Tower, and neither does Earl Grey. So there are only 3 suspects that could possibly be in that location. The tallest suspect was not beside a tiny windmill. So we need to check out the tiny windmill is actually the miniature golf course. So now we know the location that has a windmill. It's time to figure out who is the tallest. 5'6" for Aurelian, 5'8" for Midnight, 5'9" for Gray, 6'0" for Coffee, 5'5" for Tuscany. So it's definitely General Coffee who is not in the miniature golf course, which means that he was at the Great Tower this whole time, which leads to amazing Aurelian being at the golf course, the miniature golf course, while Tuscany was at the observatory. So we got our culprit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if this is accurate, if this is the right accusation. And yes, it is. It took about 5 minutes and 30 seconds because I've been rambling too much about certain things that's been going on in reality, but it is what it is. So by tomorrow, another case will be available in about 13 hours and 29 minutes, according to this website. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.